Dan, coach of the Burned Tower Goomys, going up against Nick here. So it starts off pretty simple enough. Rotom Wash was the pretty obvious lead here, but I wanted to scope him out just to make sure to see if I can get a cheeky Flare Blitz and whatever he was bringing in. So I see Rotom here, and I'm just time to get the fuck out of here. So I've Scarfed Darmanitan into a U-turn, does a shit ton of damage, and I apologize, not Scarfed, Life Orb. Life Orb Darmanitan got the U-turn in, go right into Gligar here, because I'm just pretty much immune to anything he wants to do to me, or anything that he want to do to Darmanitan. So he gets this little wisp off, gets that burn, which I'm not really too worried about. But then here I go for a Earthquake, thinking that he would switch into something else here, because after I saw that Volt switch, I just assumed he would want to switch out. And he goes for it again. I get my Stealth Rocks off. That's going to be very important later on here, because that's just going to annoy the hell out of his team. Burns there, not going to do much damage here, so he pulls out Rotom, sends in Venusaur as I just want to get some health back here. Not too far down, but just a nice top off here with Bruce. It's completely free. I'm going to need Gligar for later. Sitting here with this Venusaur and think, well, you know, I am burned, but let's see what kind of damage I can do here. And spoiler, it does fucking nothing. He gets no damage off. Like, watch this just do absolutely nothing. So I realize how fucked I am in this matchup. He gets me with Leech Seed, and I'm just kind of sitting here, burned, seeded, can do no damage, and I'm just looking at time to cut my losses here and just get the fuck out of here. So after seeing that Leech Seed, I just switch in here to my Scizor, which I knew he had Hidden Power Fire, but I didn't expect this Earthquake to do as much as it did. So that kind of threw me off there. I was expecting a little bit less damage from that Earthquake, that way I could get a setup a little bit easier here. I go for the Roost just to get that extra HP back, and that was a little bit of a mistake on my part. I was playing extra safe here, just wanting to get as much HP as possible. So I go for the Roost, he goes for the super obvious Hidden Power Fire, which is not fun for me. But without that Roost, it would have been instant death here. So I barely live, and then I just say fuck it, just do whatever damage I can. Just do whatever damage I can. Get a Bullet Punch off, and it does respectable damage there. He goes for the Leech Seed here. I'm a little confused as to that. I don't know why I think he expected a switch. But I'm staying in here and just gonna get as much damage off as I can here with my Scizor. So I go for the Bullet Punch again, hit him a couple times, get him down to below half. Uses Hidden Power, knocks me out, but that's fine because Venusaur was my biggest target this entire match. I built most of my team around him because Mega Fat Ass is the worst thing to fight. So then this is where I get really upset. I send out Gengar, right? And this is a special Gengar. This Gengar has Psychic. This Gengar has Psychic just for Venusaur. Venusaur survives with 3 HP. Get hit with an Earthquake here. Luckily I do have Focus Sash. So I live it, crit, and it doesn't really matter because Focus Sash hangs me in there. Can't use Earthquake anymore, so that's good for me. That gives me a couple options here. I go for Psychic, just get that kill. My biggest threat is dead, or so I thought. My perceived biggest threat, because as you'll see later, there's something that kicks my ass a bit here. So he sends in High Tech here. You can see Intimidate, doesn't matter, but I'm kind of sitting here with 1 HP, not really too sure what item he has, and I just switch out because I just don't want to get hit by whatever's coming that way. So Gligar just eats this up. It does literally nothing. High Tech goes back, and out comes back his Rotom. So this is a dumb little battle here that happens, but he hits me with that HP, and does decent amount of damage there. I'm really not too worried. I roosted off, trying to start a stall here a little bit, see if I can force a switch into something he's not ready for. Because I can't hit him, and he's not doing too much damage against me, and then he lands the Hydro Pump. I was kind of relying on Hydro Miss, but he lands the Hydro Pump. That's one hit, Gligar is down. So I see a very weak Rotom here, so I just send out Gengar again to get the cleanup, hoping to just get this kill, just get Rotom out of the way. But he switches out, which surprised me a little bit, because I know nothing he has wants to take a Shadow Ball from Gengar here, which is proven right here by this doing a shit ton of damage. Crit did matter for this, so I did get lucky here in this situation, because as you'll see here, I do have Sludge Wave as well, and that's just gonna put this cute little thing here down. Sylveon really didn't have much of a chance against Gengar. It was a not great situation for him. Then Incineroar comes back out, and this is when I find out that, oh hey, there's a reason he brought him out. Because I was super confused when we were doing the battle. I'm like, why is he bringing this guy out? And it's like, oh, because he's scarfed. He's scarfed. That's why. Okay. So Gengar's out. He did his job. Just very good mon to have this battle. So I send out Volcanion, figuring I can tank a hit or two. And Darkest Lariat here does respectable damage here, but not enough to scare me off. As I hit him with the Steam Eruption, and that's just going to put him under there. Volcanion, with his surprisingly decent bulk here, is able to hang around for a bit here. We get Bolt, his Zygarde, and I see, oh, obvious Earthquake is obvious, right? So, what I'm going to do is switch on into my Dragonite, right? And then, he surprises the fuck out of me. He actually really got me good on this one. He hit me with a clean Outrage, and did not see that coming, honestly. But thank God I had weakness policy on this Dragonite. So, I'm at +2 now, and Extreme Speed kills with ease. So I take him out here, and that was that. And then coming up here, I had another fucking misclick. I went for Extreme Speed to just get the kill, and accidentally hit Outrage. So that was a little upsetting. Dragonite went down needlessly, but Rotom is basically dead here, and now he's putting all of his bets on Hypnotoad here, which is not good for him because I planned for something like this, and I have my Darmanitan just outspeeding. So send out Magician's Red here, and then just went for that Earthquake, and that's GG here. So Heatran goes down. Darmanitan just does stupid fucking damage to this thing, especially with Earthquake 4 times, and Life Orb. It's just bad. And then Landfill comes out, and then Stealth Rocks takes care of him. So it was a good match. He got me really good with that Outrage. That was a turning point that could have been bigger. But thank God I had Extreme Speed on that. But good game, Nick. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.